I am James Finari, sharing my method of drawing from scribbled shapes for entry-level artists, and for me, I use it for art therapy. So today's subject is the tomato vine, again, but I like it, so I redo it. So here we go. We're going to split ball these tomatoes, position, give it a little X for the stem cap, and I start to work around very, very roughly. Try to find the shape of these tomatoes. Just scribbled shapes. This is drawing from scribbled shapes, and this is how we figure out form. Entry level, very roughly. Just take it easy and figure out where you are. I'm going to put another X for the middle of this stem cap on this tomato. And here we go. We've got two large red beef steaks, top and bottom, and a little green ripening tomato underneath. Here we go, just playing around with shapes, developing form. Oh, you could hear Godfather in the back. I'm watching. You can do this during the day while you're watching TV, while your dog's running around on the couch like mine is. This is just playing around, doodling and scribbling and trying to have fun with artwork. So here we go with our first tomato, the big one up top. We're going to bring in some vines from the side and up and out through the leaves. Okay. Little green tomato down here has a stem that's popping out, but we're just scribbling. This big red beefsteak underneath has a stem cap. Could you kill the sound on that, Matt, please? Thank you. And there we have it. Okay, my cameraman Matt is killing the background noise. And here we go. Got some vines running off. We got our basic shapes. And this is just fun with scribble doodling. This is what we're doing. Found the middle stem cap star burst on the top tomato, and the stem cap star burst on the bottom tomato. Just doodling and expression. Trying to find the shapes and bringing them into each other. And a leaf shape up top. And this is just self-expression in its most basic form. Nothing to get hung about. Just scribble away and find your soul through pencil and paper, a number 4B pencil, and a 1114 pad that I got at Michael's Arts and Crafts. They have very good art and crafts there, and you can speak to the sales staff about what you want to do, and they'll help you with your supplies. Very good store. And in the end, when you're done, this should be good enough for matting and framing, which they also do there, and you can end up with a nice piece of finished work that's hangable in your home, and something that you can walk past and look at and feel accomplishment, even at this roughest level of just scribbling shapes. It still is form, and it still is expression, and it still is your soul. So it is important, and it is entry art, but it is art. So here I go, I'm just fooling around, as you can see, very loosely, roughly doodling. Very roughly. This is entry, and this is, for me, it's also therapy. My art therapy can be your entry art expression. Could be one and the same. Could be a friendship that can last a very long time. Just stay with me, and we'll go through this week by week, and we'll just play around with rough expression. If you're interested in moving on to more realistic work, I suggest you thumb through the YouTube videos and follow some of the tutorials of master artists that will really bring you into finished works. They're very impressive, and I follow them myself. This is just basic, entry-level self-expression. And it shows validation, and it shows, for me, pathway and purpose. Gives me something to do once a week, sharing this with you people, and hoping that somebody decides to start doodling. And just playing around. Just find basic scribbled shapes like this. 3 simple tomatoes with 3 simple starburst stems, stem caps, and then vines running off. But even this, at its most basic form, is worthy of matting, framing, and hanging. In your kitchen, you see a vine of tomatoes would be an interesting piece. So when you're making nice tomato sauce, you look up and you see your tomatoes in your framed expression. And it's something, and look how easy that is. It's just scribbled ovals. Drop in some shadows and try to find the outlines roughly. And sooner or later, you'll find the finished piece. As rough and as muddled as this is, it's still artwork. And I hope that you'll all try this. In the end, don't forget to sign and date. Finally in 2021, thank God. And have fun with this and enjoy. And don't beat yourself up. It's just scribbled shapes.